Hey everybody, welcome to our Trip Delivers Thursday evening overview. We'll get started here in about 2 minutes. Checking things out. We've got some folks hopping on. Want to welcome everybody. Welcome to our Trip Delivers Thursday. We'll get started in about 2 minutes, everybody. Like we've got some folks from around the country hopping in. Welcome on, everybody. Started here in about 1 minute. Hey, everybody. Good evening. We definitely got most of the country represented here. I like that. Gotta get the even Canada. That's good. Hey, good evening. A lot of folks hopping in right now, so welcome. About 30 more seconds, we'll start the party. Those of you that are brand new to the Trip Delivers family, want to welcome you guys as well. And we're going to run just a brief company overview. It's probably not going to answer every question you have about what we're up to, but it'll give you enough information to know whether you want to learn more. And you can contact whoever invited you onto this live stream, and they can get you more details or even get you in contact with some of the executives that can help you get your questions answered and maybe join the Trip Delivers family. So we'll get things started. Let me share my screen here real quick and start the party. All right, everybody. So Trip Delivers, guys, for those of you that are brand new, we are a new company, just launched in November 2020, based out of Las Vegas. For our delivery, we're participating in the $107 billion restaurant delivery business, but there's going through some massive growth right now. Obviously, kind of the pandemic has changed the way people deal with restaurants, and a lot more people are ordering delivery than ever before. And, our main goal and mission is to disrupt the major players within the industry. The industry as a whole, 60% of U.S. consumers order delivery or takeout once a week. It's a $100 billion plus industry, but it's projected to hit over $200 billion by 2025. So anytime you can get involved with an industry that is going to add $100 billion in revenue within a few years, the timing is really good. It's kind of like catching the wave. If you're a big surfer, you want to get out there before the wave hits so you can take advantage of it. There's big multi-billion-dollar players, Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats. You've got $100 million plus players in Waiter, Delivery.com, Eat Street. But the thing that kind of makes these guys all similar is they do the exact same things. They charge restaurants the same way. They have hidden fees to customers. They kind of nickel and dime their drivers a lot of the way. And everybody does it exactly the same, except for Trip. That's where we have an advantage. Our mission is really to create happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. And the way we do it with the restaurant side, if you look at the main big providers, the Ubers, the DoorDash, Postmates, if you look at an average restaurant doing 20 orders a day with an average order of just under $40, they'll pay just under $100,000 in delivery fees annually to these big providers. If you look at what they would have with Trip, 20 orders a day, 7,300 orders per year, they would pay just over $14,600 in fees, $2 each for those 7,300 orders. So their savings, you're looking at 80 plus thousand, almost $85,000 in savings. So if you've got restaurants that are cutting out $85,000 a year in expenses, and all that's happening is the food is going from point A to point B. There's nothing magical that Uber or DoorDash or any of these guys are doing. We just do the exact same thing for way less for the restaurants. So they're way happier. The restaurants get paid instantly. All these other players, a lot of times they're sending out weekly checks. Some of them are late. Our drivers get paid instantly as well. We're the only company that does that. So the drivers are all set up with a merchant account. Basically, when somebody goes to our website and pays, it funnels it through their merchant account and it hits their bank the next day, whatever bank they want it to go into. There's no hidden service fees for our customers. So that really helps us live true to our mission: happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. The team at Trip is flat out top notch. They've built multi-billion-dollar companies, managed, trained 300 plus thousand salespeople over the years. They really specialized in market disruption and viral growth. Our CEO, Mr. Bob McNulty, is somebody that in the 80s, he created Home Club out in California. That was basically Home Depot and Lowe's before those companies existed. So he created that concept, exited that company for well over $100 million. Then in the 90s, he started shopping.com. I always think back, man, if I could have bought certain domain names, it would have been really lucrative if you'd have owned certain domain names back in the 90s and for sale today, and he bought shopping.com. What a brilliant move. And then he sold that to Compaq Computers for $250, $300 million. And so he understands how to disrupt industries, how to create massive exits for opportunities. And that's where literally the Trip Delivers is planting their flag to disrupt this $100+ billion restaurant and grocery delivery industry. To get started with Trip is really simple. It's free. You just pick up your smartphone and download our app. You download the Trip Delivers app, you become a free customer. The difference between our customers and an Uber or DoorDash customer or a Grubhub customer is our customers can actually get paid for referring other customers to become Trip Delivers users. They can get paid if they refer drivers to the Trip Delivers family. They can get paid if they refer a restaurant. They can get paid if they refer what we call a marketer who's actually out there building the business, recruiting drivers, managing their organizations, bringing on restaurants. And so you actually earn a 30% override off of any referrals if you're a free customer. So you never have to pay a penny to start earning income with Trip Delivers, which is amazing. If you want to be a driver, we have what we call a side hustle driver. They pay $39.99 a month, and you don't pay that up front. So you drive all month, and then at the end of the month, you pay that fee. And the bottom line is a lot of people go, if I'm driving for DoorDash or Uber, why would I do that? Well, we get paid more. So our drivers make a minimum of $5.40 per delivery, plus extra mileage, plus their tips. So we've got Uber drivers, DoorDash drivers that have come over that some of their runs, they've made $2 or $3. That never happens. And if you're making $2 or $3 extra for every delivery, you can literally pay off your monthly fee in no time flat. Plus, you can get paid for referrals. You actually get 40% off any restaurant, driver, customer that you refer over. They have pro drivers as well for $99 a month. You can do unlimited deliveries. Again, you've got that $5.40 minimum. You can earn 50% off any of your referrals. And you also get what we call a Connect to referral. So if you go get restaurants, you're making 50%. If you introduce me to the company and I go get restaurants, you make 5% override off of any of the restaurants I bring in. 5% override off any of the drivers. Then we have what we call our marketer position. You can be a driver and a marketer at the same time. You can be a customer and a marketer at the same time. So it's doable to kind of be in multiple areas with the Trip Delivers family. For $400, $399 per year, a marketer basically earns 50% on referrals, and then they get a little raise on their Connect 2, 15% instead of 5%, and they'd get what we call a Connect 3 override of 5%. So a little more income on the table for the marketers. They also have a replicating website, a Verb marketing platform, and our round robin lead generator program. So they get driver leads, restaurant leads, customer leads. So that's all funneled into our marketing teams. There's 4 ways to earn with Trip. You can refer customers, refer drivers, refer restaurants, or refer marketers. It's pretty simple. That's the only things that we do that earn income. And to do that, if you look at referring restaurants or customers, you get paid every time an order goes out. So if you were brand new and you referred 10 restaurants, whether you're a customer or a marketer or a driver, let's say those 10 restaurants do 20 deliveries per day, that's 6,000 deliveries per month. 6,000 at 40 cents per order, you're earning $2,400. And that's residual income. As long as those restaurants are delivering, you're making that money month after month after month after year after year. 40 cents an order for the life of the restaurant. As long as they're doing business, if you referred them, you're getting paid. Now, The overrides that I talked about for our marketers can be very lucrative as well. See, if you introduce 10 restaurants and 10 drivers, you can make some pretty good money. 2,400 for the restaurants. You can make another 500 for the drivers every single month. That's 2,900 per month. Now, if you had 3 people that you introduced as marketers and they did the same thing you did, 10 restaurants referred, 10 drivers. Now, some people, it might take them a year to do that. They average maybe close to 1 a month, and that's fine. But there's other people in our company that within their first few weeks have signed up over 60 restaurants. So you can do this a lot faster. You can do it slower. You run your race at your pace is what I tell folks. But if these 3 people did the same thing you did, you'd actually earn an override of $2,250 per month off of that Connect 2 organization. That's above and beyond your $2,900 for your own personal restaurants and drivers. Then if we had 9 on your Connect 3 marketer level, that's 90 pro drivers, 90 restaurants. If they each got 10 referrals each, that's another $3,150 per month. So if we add that up, you're looking at $8,300 on a monthly basis. Residual income, as long as these orders are going out, as long as these drivers are making deliveries. Imagine if you got paid every time you referred someone to an app like Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub. I mean, a lot of us, before we knew about Trip, we referred people to other delivery companies and never got a penny for it. So we have the opportunity now to create viral growth and to disrupt the industry in a big, big way. Restaurants are tired of paying tens of thousands, some of them hundreds of thousands, and there's a few of them that are paying millions of dollars in delivery fees every single year. And we can cut that down by about 80% less. And so there's a massive opportunity here. And the beauty about it is we'll teach you every step of the way, everything you need to know. How do I refer a customer to my application? How do I refer a driver and introduce them to the Trip Delivers family? How do I go out and sign up restaurants? We have training and support to help you learn everything you need to know so you can go out and build a successful organization within the Trip Delivers family. If you're watching this information, you're saying, this looks really good. I think this is something I can do. There's already, a lot of people I know that eat. So customer base is almost unlimited. There's a lot of restaurant owners, maybe maybe you've got friends that are looking for extra income. The gig economy is bigger than ever. So driving, might be something that could benefit a lot of people within our networks. You can also find people on, groups through Facebook, through LinkedIn. There's ways to go out and recruit. And we train folks how to do what we call cold recruiting and create lead generation. So to get started, it's pretty simple. If you're looking at this information going, I think I could do this. I could use some extra money. I've got restaurants I could refer. The first thing you do is sign up on the app. Whoever invited you onto this live stream, have them send you an invite to download the free app. Download it to your phone, you're in. Now, if you start referring, you start earning right away. The next thing I would say is try the service. Place your first order. Right now, we're kind of in pre-launch. The first market that we opened in is Nashville, Tennessee. There's some orders going out in Nashville already. We're looking to ramp that up and kind of get into full launch in Nashville February 1. We're doing some pre-launch. We've got a few restaurants on the board already. West Palm Beach, Florida is another market that we'll be launching very soon. And then we've got a small town in Montana that we're looking to launch here over the next few weeks. So we're trying to get, a few different big cities, and we're trying to get some smaller areas. So anyone in the country can say, you know what, I could bring Trip to my town. Doesn't matter whether you're in a town of 10,000 people or 10 million people, Trip can deliver food anywhere, anytime, any place. The third step is, who do you know? Who do you know that might be interested in becoming a customer? Basically everyone that eats. Who do you know that might want to make extra money? That's where the drivers come in. There's so many people that have lost their job, been laid off. They're not sure really what's going on over the next few months or years with their current employment. And so driving is something that they can do to put cash in their pocket right away. Who do you know that owns restaurants? There's massive income that can be made referring restaurants. And then we have marketers that are really, doing everything. They're finding customers, they're finding restaurants, they're finding drivers. They're out there really building the Trip Delivers brand around the country. And you might know people that are entrepreneurial. Maybe they're business minded. Maybe they're someone that's recruited, managed, and trained organizations. Those are the marketers that we're looking for. People that are really looking to make a substantial income. Not that there's anything wrong with an extra 500 or 1,000 a month, but these are folks that are looking at that example going 8,300 a month. That'd be pretty good for me. I can bring in 12 people. I could bring in 3 and have them bring in 3, or I could bring in 12 myself. There's definitely marketers that are thinking that, and they're ready to go out and get restaurants and do those things right away. The 4th step is training. And that's the most important piece, is the fact that we will teach everybody how to go out and get customers, how to build their driver organization, how to get restaurants onboarded, and how to go out and build a team of marketers. The beauty of Trip Delivers is they're giving. We just launched a kind of an early Christmas gift in December, right? A few days before Christmas, but it lasts through the end of January. So any new marketer that you bring on board to the Trip Delivers family, you'll earn 500 stock options, and it's within all 3 connections. So if you introduce me to the company and I become a marketer, 500 stock options for you. If I introduce my sister and she becomes a marketer, I get 500 options, you get 500 options. If she introduces her son, Tyler, and he gets started, 500 options for Jennifer, 500 options for me, and 500 options for you. Now, listen, I can't guarantee what the stock price will be or whatnot. I can tell you this. I know DoorDash went public, and I think they were in the $180 a share range. Now, I don't pretend that we're going to do that, but even at $10 a share, if you had 500 options at $10 a share, there's $5,000 right there. I mean, the bottom line is it's just kind of free options. You're able to go out and earn for doing the things that you'd be doing anyways. If you're excited about Trip Delivers, if you think, you know what, it would be interesting to disrupt an industry. And I can promise you, think about the people at Netflix, and then think about the people at Blockbuster. And that industry got completely disrupted. And if you're on the wrong side of that disruption, you're gone. You're out of business. If you're on the right side of the disruption, your great grandkids are probably going to be retired before they're ever born. You could create generational wealth by disrupting industries, especially an industry as big as restaurant and grocery delivery. When you've got an industry that's projected to hit $200 billion a year over the next few years, and you can disrupt it and capture a lot of that business, there's people that are on this live stream tonight that are literally going to set up their family's financial future for generations to come. So we appreciate each and every one of you sharing some of your time with us to see what we have to offer. If you see that same vision that I saw when Bob McNulty kind of painted the picture for me, and he shared where he was heading, we've got to read when it comes to business. See, we can all buy stock in Microsoft today, but wouldn't it have been better to buy it 20, 30 years ago? We can buy stock in Tesla today, but man, 4 years ago, it would have been a better time to buy. You can buy Bitcoin today, but if you could have bought it in 2011, 2012, that would have been the time to do it. What I never wanted to have happen is to be at the right place at the right time and not realize it. That happens to us all the time. Bill Gates didn't invite me or any of us to the barbecue when he started Microsoft. Elon Musk probably didn't invite us to the barbecue when he started Tesla. The beauty of Trip Delivers is Bob McNulty is inviting each and every one of us to the barbecue. So we're at the right place at the right time. But if you want to be massively successful, the one thing we all have to do is take massive and immediate action. And the first action I would recommend that you take, if you like what you've seen, contact whoever invited you onto this live stream, download the free application, and become a free customer. If you want to get further from there, we have trainings that they'll share with you. You can plug into those trainings, learn more. And if you decide to become a driver or upgrade to marketer, that'd be great. But if you decide to take that step, if you really decide to take your financial future in your own hands, I want to be one of the first people to welcome you into the Trip Delivers family and to congratulate you on the massive amount of success that you can be literally experiencing over the next few days, weeks, months, and years with the Trip Delivers family. Appreciate everybody hopping on. Look forward to chatting with each and every one of you